100% of revolutions, of victims fighting their oppressors, from victims fighting their bullies, 100% have been successful through fighting back, through bloodshed. Zero have been successful just over simply protesting. It doesn't, it has never worked and it never will. You gotta fight back. That's the only way a bully knows to quit. He doesn't know words. He can't understand words, I promise you. He doesn't understand protests. If y'all want to keep protesting, do that. But for the serious ones, the real ones, the alpha ones, we know what it's going to take. It's only fighting back or money. That's all they care about. Revenue and blood. Revenue and blood. Revenue and blood. Nothing else. Don't even think about it. All right? And another point I wanted to make. All right? That was the point. And it was what I already spoke about before even this shit even kicked off. My last episode, standing up when you're right. The episode is kind of long, but it's about a principle, standing up when you know you're right. You see, like, okay, the protesters in Baton Rouge yesterday. I see a woman, she's speaking articulately to the crowd, to her fellow protesters. She's speaking to them, telling them, yo, what we need to do, and they're wrong and this and that. But you're still repeating the same stuff that we already know. We know the system is wrong. We know they're oppressing us, yada, yada, yada. We know this, okay? When they see this, they arrest those people. Even though she knows she has the right, and she's saying it. I have the right, we have the right, yada, yada, yada. What did I say in my last episode? You know your rights, but then you got to stand on your rights. It's two parts to freedom. Knowing your rights doesn't mean nothing, especially in this world ran by devils. You're in a world that's ran by devils. Get this through your head right now. Devils run this. They don't understand your words. It doesn't click in them. It doesn't get through to them. Blood, revenue. That's the only thing that gets to. And this is a history. 100%. I'm almost at a loss of words because I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say to you. But her knowing the rights is not going to stop anything. You got to stand on your rights. You see, that's what separates me from the 7 billion. And that's why I'm so powerful, because I stand on my rights. And if you go back to my episode, I give you an example of when I stood on my rights. If I'm peaceful protesting and they come up, that's why I don't go to protest, because I know I speak well, I'm articulate, I can motivate, I can inspire. And those are the ones they arrest. So I know they would try to arrest me, and I know I would die right there, because you're not going to kidnap me. I know my rights, but I stand on my rights. That's what separates me. That's why they're so afraid of me. They're like, no, because that's the key. If what I got in me, the courage, the tenacity, the bravery, if that spreads, then it's all over. Because that's what the revolution is. Once it gets to the point where people stand on their rights, it's not knowing your rights. Knowing your rights is nothing to a bully. It's nothing to a demon. It's nothing to a devil. You got to stand on your rights, just like George Washington did, just like all the other white rebels that they say. You know what I mean? And we celebrate and salute. That's what Nat Turner did. That's what Malcolm did. You got to stand, man. You got to sacrifice. And men, this is all for you. I don't even want to see women at rallies and all that. It's embarrassing. I feel embarrassed by seeing that. Let me tell you and I want to leave you because I don't want to make this video extra long, but let me tell you our mindset in Africa. One of the elders was telling me our mindset before the Europeans even arrived, right? Before they was, still in the mountains and stuff. Our mindset was this. When we would battle with outside, entities that would come in, say the Asians or whatever, Middle Easterns would come in, this was the mindset. When the men would go out to fight the enemy, you wouldn't come. The woman would tell her man, if you come back here, defeated, I'm killing you. You get what I'm saying? The man knew he couldn't go home. Either he killed his enemy or he died. That's it. Because the kid sees that. You see that? If the kid sees that shit, well, damn, my daddy came home and he got his ass whooped. And he just a bitch. What you think the kid gonna grow up? I'd rather have this motherfucker die. At least now the kid knows, to stand for something. You see, so this is a mental disease. This is what I'm talking about, the holistic aspect of the shit. Y'all taking on mental diseases. This shit is deeper than you can even imagine. Some shit that you didn't see, so you take it on. So you think it's wrong when you fight back, but you celebrate it when somebody else fights back. But hey, salute to the rebels, man. I'm out here. I'm in these streets. You look up, you get up, and don't ever give up.
Oh, and this is very important. I wanted to let y'all know, because if anything happened with me, because I'm an alpha male, I stand up, I stand firm, and I stand for mine till the end, to the last day in this flesh. But I'm not the flesh. I'm not the body. I have a body. But I just want to let y'all know, don't affiliate me with nothing. I'm not affiliated with the Black Business School, even though I might promote their business or something like that, or any of my friends, any of my associations. Those are just associations. I'm not affiliated with it. Yeah, I was also a Nation of Islam member. I'm not affiliated with it. Don't affiliate me with the money team. Something happened, they be like, well, yeah, well, he's with Floyd Mayweather. No, don't affiliate me with nothing. Black Business School, I was a Christian. I was in Africa. Don't try to say, oh, he was Africa, he was this and that. No. They'll try to put you with ISIS or some other terrorist group or anything. No. I'm affiliated with the spirit of justice. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? You see Convos with Cosmo. That's me. I created that. That's what I'm affiliated with. Conversations with Cosmo. The shit that I built. Me and my own. And with the spirit of justice. That's it. So just make sure. No affiliations. No. I thought my own thoughts. I made my own decisions. I'm the one who got to listen to the judgment. That's it. And my heart is pure.
Peace, family. What it do? You know it's Cosmo right here, reporting live from Houston. In my hotel, gave out probably around 700 books, something like that. But yeah, we in these streets, man. And I just want to get this message to my people out there. With all the stuff that's going on right now, this is my message to you. Don't get emotional about it. What I mean is, the emotions that, come up when stuff happens, don't start to then want to change stuff, making emotional decisions. Because when you make decisions that are based off emotion, when that emotion dies, then that fuel dies. That energy for that decision. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you base your decisions off logic. So when the emotion dies, you still got your energy. You see, because your decisions are based off logic. They're getting fueled by your logic, which is essentially inspiration. That's the difference between motivation and inspiration. See, that's why you want to be inspired. Because when those days when you're going to be feeling down, you're going to be feeling low, you're going to be feeling tired, that inspiration is going to be there. Motivation, it fluctuates. It come and it go. It's with emotion. That's why I said it's right next to emotion. But the inspiration is there forever. You got to find a reason to do the things that you want to do. I'm inspired to want to help my people. It's my purpose. You get what I'm saying? I love helping the little guy. I love being the buffer between the bully and the victim. You get what I'm saying? I love fighting those. I love fighting the righteous fight. So when you got reasons like that, it don't matter how, you know what I mean, if you're tired or or whatever come up, or whatever excuses we have. If we're sick, you still got to do it. You know what I mean? If you ain't got all the resources that you should have, you still got to do it. You got to go. All right. So that was my first principle. The second principle is be consistent. Because a lot of people right now, they're changing. They're starting to change. They're like, okay, hey, we got to start doing shit. But what is most people going to be doing a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 5 years from now? Are y'all still going to be motivated? You got to make a lifestyle change. This shit ain't just, oh, something happened, then I react. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference between react and respond. You're response able to respond correctly. That's what being responsible means. All right? So know the difference. You're responding with logic. So just be consistent. All right? And another thing, it's not really a principle, but it is in a way. So I just wanted to bring up when the Native Americans, when they were extincted by the same people that run this country, my question to you, just something for you to think about, at what point should they have stood up? That's something for y'all to think about. I've already meditated upon it. At what point should the Native Americans who are extinct, at what point should they have stood up? That's every individual has to think about that individually. You got to take that within and you consider that. So I'm out here in these streets, your brother Cosmo, salute to you. You remember, you luck up, you get up, and you don't ever give up.